I'm not gonna lie, I'm highly upset about my daughter's phone, and this will be my third video for one night because of her phone. I hate it. But back to what it is I was saying. Um, the Assassin's Creed, I will only play Origin based on the pyramids in Egypt and stuff, and that's what intrigues me, or not what intrigues me, but Egypt and the pyramids and stuff like that, I find very intriguing, very interesting, and all that. Then Valhalla, I got into that because I was with the ex that played it, and it was real good. I got it, all that stuff. Everything was all fire. Um, let's see. I want to play Mirage because I think that Mirage was continued off of Valhalla. And I guess that's where my storyline ends, at Mirage. I haven't played it yet. I want to. But in due time. In due time. But as it is, Shadow's not being dropped for the P4, unfortunately, until further notice. So once I get the money to get a P5, then I could be able to start jumping across the boards and play the updated games. And another top rated game that everybody's been going nuts about is the Dragon Ball's Sparking Zero. I keep on going to call it Sparkling. I don't know why. Don't ask, don't question, don't think nothing. So when it dropped, I want to get diagnosed to see if I'm dyslexic, because I honestly think I am. Numbers and letters switch, not like visually, but it verbally comes out switched. But whatever. So I'll literally see the game called Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero, which obviously is not the real name, but whatever. But everybody's been going nuts about that game. I wasn't really I'm not gonna lie, I am a Dragon Ball fan, but back in the day when, is this me? Yep, that's me. This long hair. I wasn't really a fan of the games back in the day, because I didn't personally own a PlayStation. So everybody played it at different places in even their house, so I was stuck with nothing. So I didn't get into it. But I think I mentioned it before in one of my other pods. One game that they need to either make another of or a remaster is Def Jam Vendetta Fight for New York. I don't care. I will literally sell 35% of my games just to get it. I own the game right now as it is on my GameCube. Well, technically speaking, I don't got my GameCube. I got my Wii. But I got the GameCube game, which I've been seeing on like social media and stuff like that, that just a single copy of Def Jam Vendetta Fight for New York is at least above $100. Oops, I'm on my phone. Wow. So I still got it, and I did just a quick browse of some of the games I got. For an example, my PlayStation Vita, which I just call it a Vita. I'm not going. pretty much I was given the Vita as a Christmas gift. Not gonna say who, and let's just continue on that. Um, they end up getting me a bunch of games and whatnot. I end up buying some games for them as well, which I obviously kept because it's mine. No, just playing. I don't know. I'm just massaging my scalp. This feels good. But I got that Jax and Dexter for the Vita, and that thing itself cost at least about 125. So I guess I'm more or less going to keep it until further notice because literally I honestly don't play it. The only games on my Vita that I admit that I do have and I still play is I'm a fan, Ninja Gaiden. That stuff is fire. I end up getting one of my old friends into it after I showed him about the game, and he said so himself. It was really good. Hot Shot Golf because I like golf, so I don't care. Um, and every so often, for like about a couple minutes, I would um use the remote play. Instead of playing on my TV, I played on my Vita, which only lasts for about 5-10 minutes because it's too small. Yeah, that's about it that I do with my Vita. Besides use it to read not the achievements, the trophies while I'm playing the game. There's this game I'm playing now. I admit is a 10 out of 10 for me. And that game is the mark of the ninja, or the mark of a ninja. I played it originally back on the 360 when the demo was free. I thought it was good, but at that time, I'm not going to pay $60 for a game that I honestly don't know if I'm going to like or not. But it was good from the demo. So I didn't have the money and I had my priorities good. So I didn't end up getting it. And when I went to go look for it, maybe like a couple years ago or so, it vanished. Then a couple weeks ago, I was hanging out with a friend and they play the PlayStation as well. And they friend requested me. I don't know why, but whatever. But while I'm speaking, I might as well upload these 2 videos to my podcast so that by the time I'm done with this one, should be all done. What was I saying? I honestly don't remember. I instantly forgot. But yeah, I honestly forgot. That seems to have been happening a lot frequently. Let's see, anything else that is new that is going on? It's Halloween tomorrow apparently. Same stuff, different day. One thing it is I do have to say that I did stupidly last week Saturday is that obviously everybody who saw these and know me knows that I have a cat. Let me delete this and delete Netflix. But so one night, it was Saturday night, and I was going to bed. My cat decided to start playing with plastic bags because I went grocery shopping after work that day. No, wait. It was before that. Um, I could delete this. Pretty much somehow she ended up getting a hold of trash bags. So I was going down my hall, lights are off and everything. Then a plastic bag got caught on my foot. So me not realizing how close or how far I was from the wall, I started to try to kick the bag off of my foot. So then I end up going a little too far in the hallway and I started to kick, and literally I kicked the heck out of the wall. Let's see, where's, forget it. So like this is obviously the wall, and here's the corner of the wall. I kicked that corner of the wall, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought I broke my foot. I couldn't walk. Every time I put pressure on it, it hurt. I went to bed with it hurting. I woke up with it still hurting, and I went to work the next day with my foot hurting. And throughout that day, my foot just kept on getting better and better. So I'm happy that nothing is broke, but me, when I get home from work, I take off my shoes and I crack my toes on the floor. So then by me doing that, gives me a little refresher of my foot being injured with Google. Because I go to just crack my toes and then the pain hits me in my left foot because that's the one I hit. So I guess it's a deep bruise. I don't see nothing. My foot looks normal. It's just that inside of my foot hurts real bad. Not like persistently, just whenever I go to crack my toes. So that was a stupid thing. Let's see. I did a little bit of Christmas shopping, which I'm not really excited about, but whatever. Everybody's getting their gifts and all that stuff from me, and honestly, don't really have anything much to say as in the good or as in the bad. It's just that I hope that everybody likes their gifts. And I'm still looking around for stuff to get everybody. So yeah. Let's see. Anything else? Let's see. Do I got anything else right there? And also, one thing that I did want to say or speak about is why is it that cartoons are connected to real life? That is a very, very deep question that people could be able to investigate, dealing with the Simpsons. That show been out for ages, and it's insane that they are connected to somehow they're connected to the real world. And I just find that odd. But like any other type of shows, could be on Disney, it could be on Nickelodeon, it could be on whatever, and they would say or show or is around real life stuff. For example, the Statue of Liberty. That's in many shows and movies that are fictional. So then if this life has real stuff in it, how is it in a cartoon or anime show? I would like to know if there's a connection between the anime world and our world. That's just me speaking. And another thing, the last thing I'm going to be talking about tonight, another thing that I want to say is that all of the stuff that around the world that everybody believes and feels or thinks that is fake, I'm starting to believe that it's actually real. Dealing with, there's a lot of videos out about mermaids. Everybody say that mermaids are fake. There's been many videos showing that mermaids are real. Let's see. I don't know any origins about unicorns, since how that's the top number one fictional character, or ligers, or yeah, I think the ligers, whatever they're called. But I seen, the reason why I say that about thinking that everything is actually real, people said that they found fairies. Apparently pirates are real, and I didn't really find out if it's actually real, but there are people that are saying that pirates are still around. And I saw a video of a guy stating that he's a vampire, which it intrigued me a lot. He was displaying that he was a vampire, and that all the rumors and whatnot about vampires are not all... Yeah, pretty much all the rumors about vampires are false. He showed that he walked in the sun with no problem. He pretty much explained that he is pretty much like humans. It's just that he drinks blood, or he's stronger than normal humans. And he showed his fangs. And if he's just normally talking, normal teeth, but he said that his teeth retract, or whatever the word is. Pretty much he could push his fangs out. And he explained that it's like, what is it that he said? Something about, it's like when we have saliva in our mouth. If we persistently spit, then our mouth get dry and then it hurts, or something like that. I honestly forget how he explained it. But every time he extracts his fangs out, after so many times, it starts to hurt him, or something like that. I don't remember. But he showed everything in his mouth, under his lips, inside, left, right, up, down. There was nothing in his mouth, and he was retracting his fangs, which I thought was pretty dope. And he showed us a picture. Well, not us, but he showed the camera a picture of him way back in 1919. So with that being seen, it started to make me question about actual, like, so-called fictional things, which people are saying Team Edward, Team Jacob, or whatever, werewolves and vampires, giants, mermaids, obviously, and whatever else fictional, whatever. But if vampires are actually real, I want to see one. Go ahead, hit me up, hit me up. No, I'm just playing. But I honestly think it would be cool to be a vampire if it is actually real. But with that video being seen, I'm pretty much convinced. I'm not gonna lie. You may have your other thoughts about it, but me, I'm kind of convinced. So that just pretty much opens a door to so many other different doors about reality. Pretty much everybody say that we are in it's a P word. It's not program. No, wait, it's right there. A simulator. There we go. So everybody's saying that we're in a simulator, that we're being controlled by somebody or something, and that we're in the Matrix and stuff like that. And many people showed that airplanes, birds, and things that are persistently moving is at a standstill. So, and aliens and religious things, and I seen a document saying that there's big creatures deep in the waters. And then I seen recently, like within the past couple days, that they showed somebody in like either Alaska, Alaska, or the Antarctica, my bad. I was thinking of the ocean. An actual dinosaur in ice, which I didn't really look too far into because I was at work on break, and yeah, so I saw that stuff, and it really intrigues me and have me question life. All this stuff that everybody's saying that is fake and not real and fairy tale and stuff like that, if everything is actually real. Because, for example, like the vampire topic, and pretty much the whole world is all being programmed into categories. If you are not the same as your neighbor, and you're something completely different, then you're going to be labeled as a fictional character. And until further notice, until, like, let's say you want your presence to be known, or I forget the word I'm looking for, but you know what I mean. If you want your origins to be known, let's just say that, then it'll be up to you to let it be known. Or if there's like a strict code, policy, law, whatever you want to call it, for those specific things to be unknown, then you have to keep a low profile. Like they try to explain in any of the vampire movies or anything like that, that they have to keep a low profile, which aliens, UFOs, vampires, werewolves, fairies, giants, dinosaurs, you name it, is all being pushed into fictional topics, I suppose you could say. But it's been documented. Oh, I don't know why I just scratched my lip with my teeth like that. It is documented that everything is actually becoming real. For example, I suppose you could say you can call it werewolves or something to that sort, but skinwalkers. If you don't know about skinwalkers, look that stuff up. It's interesting and creepy. So that's the werewolf, and everything else. Fairies, somebody did a video about somebody catching a fairy, and other stuff. I don't know exactly what, but guarantee I have reached an hour within these 3 little videos. But I don't want to just like straight up over. But yeah, so like everything is starting to become more and more known. Things under the water is starting to come to the surface and let us know that they're there type stuff. And I don't know what else to say after that. I don't know. But I find that stuff intriguing. If you're a vampire, who else is a vampire? And I'm not going to bring up the, Team Edward or Team Jacob jazz. Nah. But for all my Twilight fans, I was informed that the original author of Twilight has decided to drop a new Twilight based on, I forget the kid's name. They're Edward's and Bella's child, and how Jacob is like taking care of the kid or something like that. I don't know. But then again, it could only be a rumor. So, if you made it this far, thank you for being a good fact speaker. And as my boy said, like, comment, share, hit the notification to let you know when a new video is going to be dropping. And when you go to comment or even share, let it comment who it is that, or how many people that you shared my podcast to or shared a video to, and I will do a shout out for those individuals. So again, like, share, comment, hit the notification bar. Let's build up a community of a bunch of people, the whole world, to be able to come and be themselves, find themselves, and hey, if you're single out here, you might even find somebody that is very compatible with how you are. So, go ahead and do all that stuff for me. And again, y'all, speak nothing but facts. Peace.